My name is Dan Curtis from Brighton and Hove Energy Services Co-op, or BESCO, and I'm the Fuel Poverty Coordinator. I really enjoy being a community energy practitioner because I get to see firsthand the benefits of delivering fuel poverty advice for people that sometimes are hard to reach or that other advice services don't come into contact with. I know that a lot of people could kind of feel left behind or hidden, or that no one cares about their challenges. So I really enjoy it because there's an immediate benefit, I think, within even 10 or 15 minutes of me speaking to someone can save someone hundreds of pounds or make a real big difference to their life. I've been a community energy practitioner with BESCO since 2015, so thankfully I feel there's quite a lot of positive examples I could give. A recent one would be I helped a chap who was unable to read or write, so for him to navigate benefits, landscapes, and to apply for things online is basically impossible. However, I was able, through Southern Water actually, I was able to help him get a new cooker. Southern Water have a white goods grant fund, and I was able to get this guy a brand new cooker for no cost. It was delivered to his home. And that was just before Christmas as well, so it was just in time. He was actually, to be honest, he was feeling almost quite suicidal in the run-up to Christmas. He was like, I don't know if I can take... He'd not been able to cook a meal for months, and he was just, sort of going through the whole Christmas period, just eating toast, was really getting him down. And Southern Water, from my recommendation, were able to get him that cooker just in time, and it was a real feel-good story for everyone involved. To be successful in a role like an energy champion, you'd have to have what they say is good soft skills, to be able to speak with anybody about anything. I mean, I'll be honest, I quite often will broach a conversation perhaps talking about the local football results or the weather or things like that, just to start a conversation with somebody, and then I can kind of explain why I'm there and how I can help people. So I think soft skills is very important. Being able to listen, of course. Sometimes some people that I meet haven't spoken to other people, but especially if it's over the phone, perhaps. If I'm speaking to someone over the phone, they haven't had a conversation maybe all week. So just being able to listen to what people want to talk about, but then, of course, be able to steer the conversation to the services you can provide and how they can benefit from that. There is a very... not steep learning curve, but I feel like I've learnt so much since I started being an energy champion in 2015. Obviously, the first few times I was helping somebody out without immediate support, it's a bit nerve-wracking, and you want to be able to double-check that you're giving the right advice with someone who has more experience than you. But over the last 4 or 5 years of doing that, my confidence has grown, and I've learnt a lot more skills. I've built a lot of relationships with the other community support organisations in where we work, Brighton and Hove. So I speak with Citizens Advice quite a bit, or Money Advice Plus, and the local council. So by doing this role, you gain an understanding of the greater community network in your local area, about how all these different organisations can support somebody. So I think that you gain a good understanding of the community and voluntary sector, so that if people were looking for progressing into a managerial role or becoming an applications fund writer, things like that, you can gain that experience and knowledge. Could all start from being an energy champion.